you're out of near range. So you actually get a bonus 8-sided die to this.
Now, help me out here. I was trying to figure out the way to calculate dodge. How do you do that again?
It's your speed die. What's your speed die?
It's D6.
And do you have any skill in dodge?
No.
Then it's a D6.
Oh, okay. Oh, dodge skill. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like marks or anything like that. Do you get it from career or anything like that?
No, it's D6.
But
D6
you also get an
plus
extra
D8.
8-sided die due to range because I'm out of point. I'm not at near range. I'm at short range, and everybody gets a D8 at short range. So there you go. All right. So you've rolled an 8, and I have rolled a 5. I've missed you.
Whee!
Of course, it wasn't due to dodging. It was the range die. So
Oh, fine, I don't care.
I know. I mean, if that matters. I mean, my shot just goes wild. All right.
Screw that.
Now, that was my interrupt. My blue has gone away. You lived. You may now resolve your attack. You have aimed at me, which means you may claim a bonus 8-sided die to your attack. A ranged attack is your speed die. So what is your speed die?
That's my D6.
D6, do you have any marks at all in ranged combat?
I got 3, so that's a D8.
A D8, and you've aimed for another D8.
Oh, I hope I murder you.
Now, I get a bonus for being at range, and I actually have the dodge skill. Oh. Sorry.
Invalid expression rolls.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot you don't have to roll in front of it. All right, so my highest was an 8.
Dodged
Now, LordKaT, you have marks in ranged combat. Is this crossbow your favorite crossbow in the whole world?
it. Absolutely.
You may reroll 1-1.
It's not a crossbow, it's a longbow.
Is this your favorite longbow in the whole world?
Yes, I mean, that's a D12, right?
No, you re-roll the 8-sided die.
Okay.
Roll 1. It's a lot easier.
Ah.
But this is your favorite longbow. All right, so you shoot at him and miss. All right, so we have an exchange. He shoots at you, you shoot at him. Twang, twang. That was fun. All right.
Yay.
So we're now done with LordKaT. Who else wants to take a turn?
I will go.
All right.
That's I'll
That's
move
9.
over there.
Now,
And
before you move all the way over there, have you written down what your dash is and your stride?
Yeah, I have. Can I run up there?
That's really a sprint.
Yes, but for the edification of people watching at home, can you tell me what your dash is and what your stride and sprint are?
Stride 1, sprint D8 dash 5.
Now, what your dash means, you can move 5 paces, no questions asked. You could move 5, and then you can stride at the end of it. So you could move 5 in a straight line, and then 1 in a different straight line. You could also choose to sprint. If you sprint, you can declare a straight line, and then roll your sprint die to see how many paces you move, and then add or subtract your stride to that. So you could declare, I'm going to run at Gian there, roll an 8-sided die, and whenever you roll so many paces, you're going to move. And you can actually do both. They're separate actions. So you could sprint towards them and then dash towards them, which is what I'm going to recommend for you.
So what was that, sorry?
So roll D8.
I'm going to recommend that first the stride is you have a random movement and a fixed movement. I'm going to recommend you do your random movement first. Roll your speed die.
Click 5.
Now you have rolled a 5, so you only move 5 paces directly towards the outlaw. Excellent. Now at the end of it, you may stride another 1. You may add 1 pace to it if you want to. Do you want to?
Just 1 second.
I thought you were a cheetah. Oh no, you're a panther.
Yeah,
No, I'm the cheetah.
I've got acrobat. Does that mean I get 2 strides?
You acrobat actually helps with the dash, not with the sprint. But it's up to you. You can add or subtract your stride from this movement. So if you want to go 1 extra pace or reduce 1, we have this random movement in there. So people, if a bunch of bad guys start running towards you, you can actually break up a formation. If you ever played a game like D&D, you notice all the goblins always move in total lockstep, and it's kind of freaky.
So
weird.
is that 1 action?
That was 1 action. Your next action could be to attack or dash towards someone if you really want to.
Well, that would be another action. So I will guard.
You can guard. I'm going to go ahead and change your status to guarding. That green triangle means you have a defensive bonus. Okay, when you get to there, dun 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 dun. What should I do? But look on the menu. Ha ha! I'm a clever bandit who's been hiding over here. Y'all can see him, right? Sometimes I work. So,
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. All right.
Damn you, Durago! Damn you!
Of all you good guys, that guy right there is armed with a sword and a shield. So, but he hasn't gone yet because we're doing all the good guys. So who hasn't gone yet?
I haven't gone yet.
All right, do something.
I will. I can move 3 because that's what my dash is, right?
Right, you can add your stride to it so you can move like 2, 3, or 4 if you want to. So.
So I'll go 3, and then I'll go an extra.
Yep.
4.
All movement in the game is in a straight line, which actually makes it really easy with the software.
If I can I try to spot so I can spot to see if anyone else, or search rather, to see if I can find anyone else hidden in the trees?
Actually, spotting is when you take and the rule of spotting is when you take a do-nothing turn. So actually, David can spot, and I already rolled. So
Okay, so I can't do that, then I'll just guard then, I guess.
you can just guard. That's a popular action. Walk towards people cautiously. All right, I will go ahead and change your state to guard.
By the way, do I get cover when I guard with my shield?
Yes, if you have a shield, you get cover. In fact, you always get cover with the shield.
Sweet.
The only time you don't claim cover from the shield is if you choose to counterattack. If you choose to counterattack, the shield doesn't help you. But if you choose to parry or dodge, you totally get it. All right, that is the end of bad guys. We will now do end of round maintenance. Nothing weird's happened to any of you guys. So we'll go ahead and do the bad guys. Phew, breath of fire. All right, this guy here, Gian, has unloaded his bow. He is going to reload his bow and guard. This rat guy here has a gun. Cyrus, you're armored up, right?
Yes.
I am going to shoot you with my gun. I'm going to aim and shoot at you.
So would that be like a block or a dodge?
That is going to be a dodge, but you may include your shield's cover dice with your dodge.
And guarding is an additional D8.
Guarding
So
is
it's
an additional
D12?
D8 unless you have the gift of veteran, where it's
Veteran,
additional D12.
Those are
So he
D12.
gets to roll. So he will roll his speed dice, his dodge dice, an extra 8-sided die for his metal shield, and an extra D12 for his guarding. First, I will roll a 10-sided die to see if my gun malfunctions, as this is the Middle Ages. My gun works. I would have had to have rolled a 1 for my gun not to work. I will now shoot you.
Pew pew.
My
7,
highest
nice
is
roll.
a 7.
I will try and dodge. 7 is 8.
Yep.
7 and 8, yep.
Bang! There is a loud gunshot. You hear loud squawking noises from weird dinosaurs in the woods as that gunshot goes off. Everyone hears it for miles, and you are missed! The rat curses. My gun only has 1 shot. It takes 10 rounds to reload this stupid thing. All right. Oh, I'm still in measure mode. Okay. The weasel with 2 swords will move 4 paces to here, and they will stride 1 pace to here. That is still not within striking range, so I am going to guard. This guy, however, will run up and attack. The guarding bonus is still in effect as long as you are still alive.
So,
That guy
so
runs
just
up
roll
and attacks
the
you.
same
Now,
dodge.
you may choose to counter his attack or dodge his attack. Or
think my-
parry his attack. Those are the 3 defenses. Parry is the same as your attack dice, plus an extra D8 from your shield. Your counter dice is the same as your attack dice, and your dodge dice is your dodge dice. So I'm assuming you probably would rather counter this guy.
Yeah, counter that's... So what was the counter again, sorry?
It is your body dice and your melee combat dice.
So that's D10 plus D8 plus D8. Kablowy. Oh.
Now, I have rolled a 6, which is higher than your 5. You're fighting with a sword, right?
Saber.
Saber. Is it your favorite saber in the whole world?
It's my favorite saber ever.
Would you like to re-roll that 1? Let's see if you guys can
Yes.
actually pull off a roll for a change.
Click. Oh.
All right. Now, I have hit you because my highest is a 6 and your highest is a 5. So I have hit you. I also rolled 2 6s that are higher than yours, so I've scored a critical hit. This means I will do, for every 6 I have for every die I have that beats yours, I score 1 point of damage. So I have a 6 and a 6. So that's 2 points of damage.
Norman, check Skype for a second.
Oh, yeah. Crud. Sorry, I have to bad one Skype because I never know.
No, it's cool. I just
Tells me which window. Yeah, we can keep going.
For about that time frame or a little longer?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I have this. You saw how big this file was, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
I'm good. All right, so anyway, that guy runs up and he scores 2 points of damage. His weapon is a damage bonus of +2 because it is a nicely sized weapon. So he scores 4 points of damage against poor Cyrus here. Cyrus must now attempt to soak the damage. Now, he has a body die he can use to soak. What is Cyrus's body die?
10.
D10.
So he gets to roll D10. Does Cyrus have
D10
the
plus
gift of-
D6.
He has the gift of
Is that-
resolve, right?
Yeah.
So he gets to throw his will die in there as well. So he gets a body die and a will die. And what's his armor?
D10.
Right. So you have 2 D10s and a D6. 4s or better.
All three of
Ooh,
them
all three.
were success.
Nice.
I had scored 4 points of damage. You soaked 3 of them, which takes you down to 1 point of damage. 1 point of damage is the hurt condition. I will now put a blood spot on poor Cyrus here. Cyrus is now hurt. Future attacks get him +1 damage against Cyrus. Also, Cyrus failed to defend against an attack. He is now reeling. I'm going to flip him upside down. Ah! Oh, no, wait. I said upside down. There we go.
Upside down.
There we go.
There you go.
Right. Now that he's been flipped upside, that's the way I ran out of states for a while. He is now reeling. Other opponents may claim an extra 8-sided die to hit him, and he may no longer counter. He may only parry or dodge. He's no longer a death dealer until his next turn. So that guy runs out there and goes, "Oh no!" and stabs him, and laughs gleefully with his yellow teeth as Cyrus is vulnerable.
Oh.
It's okay. I can stitch you up. I'm a doctor.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh man, sorry I'm taking so long with this. I will now do things with people you can't even see.
I don't like those people. Tell them to go away.
They're jerks.
They are really jerks.
Old jerks.
Oh my god, it's an ambush! I was never expecting that.
What? No.
As
What?
you can see
Yeah.
from here, and on top of the hills, 4 bandits scramble up to the top of the hills and guard. Well, actually 3 bandits and 1 outlaw. The Abramo up here, who's labeled outlaw, he has a crossbow. Anybody labeled bandit has a shield and a sword.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And let's see, and you can see all 4 of those guys, right? I properly marked them visible.
Yep.
All right, that is the end of the bad guys. End of round maintenance, dots, nothing weird. Okay, end of bad guys, rise of good guys. Now, poor Cyrus here is reeling and hurt. He can be rallied by his allies by using the will dice and leadership dice, and on successes, we'll go ahead and remove reeling. If you are a healer practiced in white magic, you can actually rally someone to remove hurt, but only magic healers can do that. If only you had a magical healer.
Wait a minute! I believe we do have a magical healer!
No, we don't. Let's go home.
Oh.
He's within 4 paces, so there's no range penalty. So if Mahoney wants to go ahead and take a rally action, he may attempt to rally Osiris. He will roll his will dice and leadership dice and count 4s or better.
Alright.
Now, just as a reminder, anyone can rally anyone else, but only white magic healers can actually cure injuries by doing it.
Hey, look at that!
Ooh,
You
2
have
successes.
scored 2 successes. You may claim 2 boons. You only have 2 things to do to him. You can remove the reeling, so I'm going to go ahead and... Why is that not working? Oh, because I'm not in token manipulation mode. There we go. So first I'm going to go ahead and remove the reeling.
Whoop.
And then you call upon the power of healing magic to remove the hurt. Since he's no longer reeling, he can counter into that kind of stuff. Normally, when you're reeling, you lose an action recovering from reeling. You have successfully healed him, Mahoney. You have a second action coming. Would you like to guard for a second round?
Yes!
All right,
I'll
leave you guarding. Those were your 2 actions. That's why I say most logical order. Usually the healers go first. So Mahoney says something inspirational to Cyrus over there.
Stop being such a stupid cunthead!
Content.
Those words somehow resonate within Cyrus's soul and spur him to greater action.
Cyrus is like, you're right. I should stop being such a stupid gunhead.
You're old.
My entire life have been a stupid cunhead, and now I realize my errors.
All right. Well, who's going next? Oh, and by the way, since David here rolled around in the next round with focus, he gets 3 actions because he didn't bother to interrupt anybody. So he actually can take 3 actions. Because are all different.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to load my longbow.
Yes.
I am going to fire my longbow at this guy. Well, this guy.
That guy?
That guy.
All right. Now, he is in a melee with someone else. If you tie on the attack roll, you will hit Cyrus, but you have a chance of hitting Cyrus by accident, but only if you tie.
Sorry, Cyrus.
Don't be a stupid cunhead.
Ooh, an 8.
Oh, an 8.
Let's see. What am I? I'm a bandit, which means I have a shield, so I will use it.